You guys sound great. Really sound great. So good evening and welcome to our annual Fall Cabaret, the New York Pops Underground. It's been nearly 2 years since our last cabaret, and I can't tell you how great it is to be back here at Feinstein's 54Below. You can applaud that. It's been so interesting just talking to everybody as we're coming in, and I said to somebody, it feels like a reunion, and it just makes me so happy, and I can't tell you how much I have missed all of you, really, truly. It's been, Our last concert was at Carnegie Hall on February 14th, 2020, and we've made it through the last 20 months thanks to so many of you, our orchestra members, our staff, our board of directors, and all of our great donors and patrons. I also want to give a special shout out to tonight's event chairs. A big round of applause, please, for Hillary and Bill Weldon. There's Hillary. I know Hillary's here. Bill couldn't make it, but please send him my best regards. I want to introduce these incredible musicians of our Pops Ed alumni ensemble. First, on trumpet, this is Christopher Ledoux. That's Win Chang on the tenor sax. Law Watford on the alto sax. Olivia Busiri Vici on the trombone. Back here we got Ryan Howe on the bass. And the fantastic Madeline Ajemian laying it down on the drums. They are joined by Pops Ed teaching artist Eli Window on the piano. And led by our very own New York Pops principal bassist, Jeff Carney. So I want to ask these fine musicians to play us a few more selections, all right? Take it away, Jeff.
Here's a nice medium ballad for all your romantics, And I Love Her by the Beatles. Jordu by the great jazz pianist Duke Jordan. Thank you. So proud of you guys, so proud of you.
Great job, Jeff. Let's hear it again for our fantastic Pops Ed ensemble, Eli Window and Jeff Carney. Our Pops Ed programs. Thank you. Our Pops Ed programs reach thousands of students across all 5 boroughs each year. And through these programs, we provide more than 2,000 free tickets to our concerts at Carnegie Hall and Forest Hills Stadium. We create music residencies in public schools, providing instrumental, choral, and musical theater instruction, engage students in performance opportunities like the one you just enjoyed, and so much more. I, along with many of our orchestra musicians, have been involved with Pops Ed for years now. But the past 20 months have been challenging, to say the least. I think we all know that. I applaud those orchestra members who have been supportive of our Pops Ed programs and our young musicians. Their commitment continued despite being out of work and in very precarious positions of their own. Jeff Carney is a great example of what many of us have to offer to the next generation. Our goal is to inspire, encourage, teach, and share the most human side of what it is to be a professional musician. We made it through the toughest days of the pandemic by creating new programs and taking programs virtual. Through Meet the Musicians, orchestra members and I recorded brief videos introducing ourselves, talking about our journeys, and demonstrating our instruments. These videos encouraged young musicians, helped teachers build curriculum, and gave resources to families who were homeschooling. Our Kids on Stage program became Kids on the Virtual Stage. The kids submitted their auditions on video, rehearsals were held virtually, students learned how to record their parts at home and make cohesive performance, and our students and orchestra members remained together and engaged. In recognition of the orchestra members who made such an incredible commitment to Pops Ed during the challenges of the pandemic, we're delighted to present them with this award, which will be accepted on their behalf by principal bassist Jeff Carney. Let's hear it for our New York Pops musicians.
Thank you, Stephen. It's a real honor to accept this on behalf of my other colleagues in the orchestra who have poured their heart and soul into Pops Ed, particularly during COVID. On a personal note, with a struggling teenage son at the moment, programs like these are so important to the social, emotional learning and life skills that these youngsters so desperately need. So many thanks to you, Stephen, to Anne, Annalisa, Jamie, and the rest of the POPS staff who make all these programs run so effortlessly. Thank you.
And now I would like to share with you an example of the great collaboration between the musicians and our students. This spring, we worked with 36 middle school musicians through Kids on the Virtual Stage, which culminated in 3 videos of their virtual performances. We'd like to share an excerpt of one now. And you may recognize some of the students who are on stage this evening in this video. So if you look at these screens here, this is On Broadway. So if you enjoyed that, you can see the rest of the video, and you can watch all of our other digital projects on our website at NYPOPS.org. And they're really cool. I really do. I hope you check them out if you haven't seen them already. Now, along with returning to live performances, this evening marks another very special occasion for us. For the past 12 years, I've had the great pleasure of working alongside the New York Pops Executive Director, Ann Swanson. Ann, would you please join me on the stage? Hi. I've missed you. It is my great honor to congratulate Ann tonight as we celebrate her 20th anniversary with the New York Pops. Ann has led the orchestra through some of the brightest and most challenging times. She started her tenure with Ruth and Skitch Henderson back in 2001, just as the tragedy of 9/11 took place. Since then, she has seen us through superstorms and blackouts, and now a pandemic. All the while, the orchestra and Pops Ed have thrived. Under her watch, a large majority of our Carnegie Hall concerts and galas have had sold-out audiences. The orchestra established a summer home at Forest Hill Stadium. The Kids on Stage program was created, and we continue to diversify our orchestra, board, staff, and the programming we present to better reflect the city we serve. I'm not exactly sure how she does it all, but every day is a new adventure, and I am delighted for our partnership. So, please raise your glass and join me in wishing Ann a very happy 20th anniversary and many years of continued success. Cheers to you, Ann Swanson.
Thank you so much. That was amazing. Very generous of all of you. It's been an amazing journey, and I have learned so much and met so many incredible people. And this event tonight with the kids and in benefit of the kids has long been one of my favorites. This is very, very special to be with all of you here tonight. Many of you that are here, as well as people at home, have sent me congratulatory cards and messages, and I'm genuinely so moved by your thoughtfulness, and that you made time in your busy schedules in the middle of a pandemic to send me cards is really very sweet. Thank you. It's been a very unique journey to learn and grow at the New York Pops since 2001, and I wouldn't trade most days for anything. And I'm so fortunate to work with a world-class orchestra, to consider Carnegie Hall a home, and to have been able to play a leading role in this incredible community. I will always be grateful to my mentors, as well as our visionary founders of the orchestra, Ruth and Skitch Henderson. To Stephen, yes, Ruth and Skitch, absolutely. To my dear friend Stephen, who I greatly admire. Our inspirational board members who invest so much in making the orchestra a success, and to serve our kids in New York City, led by our chairman, Jim Reed. And to our incredible, loyal, dedicated, committed, terrific staff who make every day working a joy, truly. And to all of you, thank you. We wouldn't be able to do this without you, so thank you so much.
So as I said earlier, the New York Pops reaches thousands of students in all 5 boroughs through our Pops Ed programs, and that's why we're here tonight. They are part of Ruth and Skitz Henderson's founding mission and remain an enormously important part of who we are today. And for those of you joining us virtually this evening, please enjoy the following highlights of Pops Ed and the orchestra while our audience here participates in a brief fundraising initiative. I hope you at home will consider making your own contribution to support Pops Ed.